Hi you guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It's been a while, you guys. I've been busy and things, so I thought I would come on today and try and make a video. I'm using up some more of the book page, and I'm going to be making, I've seen them before, lots of people, so, you know, I don't know who to give credit, but it's going to be a pocket envelope is what we're going to do. And so I already glued 2 pages together, so that's why they're kind of curling up on me a little bit. I wanted them to be plenty sturdy. Alrighty, so I want to start with the words upside down. Let's see here, I have kind of folded already one. Yeah. Words upside down, and then I fold it this way so that it becomes the front of the envelope with the words going in the right direction. And then I'm not going to fold it down all the way yet, just because I don't know what height I want it. But right now I've got like 1.5 inches, 1 3/4, but I'm not going to fully fold it down yet. And so then the envelope cover, or you know, the part like this would be upside down and folding this down a little bit to be the flap. Okay, and so then it would look like this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fold, and we'll hope that it's what we want. So my book pages are, let's see, just under 7 inches by just over 4 inches. And you know, all books are different. So anyway, so this is going to be the flap. So you want the words upside down to you so that when you fold the flap over, these words are right side up. Okay. And then the part that makes the envelope here, if you're doing it, so if you're doing it this way, you would want them right side up towards you and then fold upwards so that when you flip it over, they're right side up. And then you have to leave enough room back here for an overlap so that you can glue them together. Okay, I'm going to glue it this way so that when something goes down in the pocket, it's not getting caught on something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue. And try and line it up as best as I can. We'll turn it over. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Yeah. I might come up just slightly. Yeah. It's just, otherwise it's going to be really tall in the book. So, and so I would say just however you feel when looking at it, when making one. Okay. So like that. I'm going to take and corner these, but I don't want to cut too far up because then this is going to show. So this paper line is right around in here. I'm just going to go like this maybe. I've not made these before, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it works. Come on, Stephanie. I can't get it lined up the right way. Which way did this come off? I hope I have that the right direction. I think I do. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I'm gonna stitch around these. I think maybe, I don't know, I think I'll ink first just because. Okay, I don't need to ink the back side. I haven't started another journal yet. You guys, it's been like, I don't know, over a week. So I did get my new piece of furniture that I had been waiting for, and I have set that up and I put some shelves above it, and I love the way it looks. And I knew one of the reasons why I kind of just ordered one thing is because I just didn't know, once I got that in, I didn't know what else I might need or want. And so now I kind of do. And now I've got to find the next bit of the puzzle. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of ink on the inside just in case it shows through. You know, if my folds aren't perfect or my cuts aren't perfect. All right. That's good. Okay, you guys, I am going to I was thinking about sewing around it, but if I do, so you sew here and then you go and you sew around the whole thing, but then the back side of my sewing is going to be showing right here, and that's usually not the cutest thing in the world, is it? We'll try. Okay, so I want sewing here. So what I'm going to do first, I don't know that you'll be able to see, but I'm going to pull my sewing machine in and see how much of that you can see. Okay, I'm just going to sew a straight line. Okay, so I've got a straight line going across there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue just to kind of keep it in place. Oops, I probably went too far up on that. Should have been gluing this side. I've been out for the last couple of days doing yard work, and I'm very, very tired. It makes me think maybe I shouldn't have sat around in my craft room all winter long. Yard work is hard. All right, so it's not the best thing to run glue through your sewing machine, but I did not put much, and I think it'll be fine. All right, so now I'm gonna just take and sew all the way around. So I'm gonna start here. I didn't ink on the inside of the flap, but that's okay. I can still do that. Probably shaking you guys. Sorry about that. But I know it takes forever if I don't go real fast, so. Okay, so it's sewn around. I'll finish inking. Okay, so I was thinking to just decorate it with, I have this, I don't know, I think these are Tim Holtz. It's been a while, so I'm pretty sure they're Tim Holtz. So okay. Where did my glue go? Oh, right there. One of the things that I have discovered, well, I know this about myself, I don't like clutter, and I get rid of things. And I oftentimes get rid of things and later wish that I hadn't gotten rid of things. But it's just, I have a hard time functioning with a lot of things around me. And that's in general, in my house, in whatever. I've probably told you this before, but I remember one time my mom came to visit me after I had lived here for quite a while, you know, and she goes, Stephanie, it looks like you're still moving in, just because I'm not a clutter person. And so in doing the, you know, rearranging in my craft room, I have too much. And so I've gotten rid of things, and I'm telling myself not to buy. I need to use, you know, quit buying things. So this last weekend, my sister came to visit me, and we went to go yard sailing together. And I was hoping I didn't find anything, and I didn't. And it's not because, I mean, I did still look, but there just wasn't much, you know, there weren't very many yard sales yet or anything like that going on. So, but I'm telling myself not to buy anything, just to stop. If I have enough, you know, and this is just me, I don't need more right now. I just don't need more. Okay, that might be cute on there. Just kind of decorate the side a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to put this in and see if I can kind of just bunch it up real quick. I might have actually, hold on, I'm going to go in a little bit. So what I'm saying is, I had too much stuff in my craft room, and it's stressing me out. I'm going to get that shoved in there a little bit with this thing. So I'm going for the less is more feel, and I'm telling myself to stay away from the craft stores unless I find something that I'm out of, you know, like glue or something like that. But one of the things I like to find at yard sales is buttons, but I have thousands of buttons, so why do I need more buttons? You know what I mean? Of course, when I go to use my buttons and I want a certain color, I won't find that particular color. So then, of course, I think maybe I do need more buttons, but I don't know. I'm just going to try really hard not to overstuff my craft room and use what I have. And I am pretty good at using, you know, what I have. So, I don't know. And whenever I do get around to showing you guys kind of what I've done. I hope that, well, I mean, I'm doing it for the way I, you know, function, and hopefully I can give somebody some sort of idea, but it's not going to be like typical craft room furniture or anything like that. So I think actually we'll go up this side a little bit. Well, yeah, too much stuff for me. It's probably not for somebody else. They might come in my room and say, well, how do you make anything? There's nothing in here. But it's plenty for me. Let's see here. Thinking of button. Don't know if I'll have a good color for it. It's not, I mean, I like the color with the fabric, but not necessarily the flower. This one is probably too big, too red. How about just a white one? I feel like it needs to have like a yellow or a red so that it's going with the flowers more. Of course, I'm having to look around to see where I put my buttons. That one's pretty good. I like that one. Okay. I'm going to plug in my hot glue gun so that I can just poke that on there pretty easily. And hopefully get started on the next one. Let me see what time it is. Okay. Let's see. Well, I like that. Add a little something on there. Okay. So when I have a straight edge like that, I just try and rough it up a little bit and see if I can get some more of the frayed look. I'm going to set it aside for just a second and we will look at this one. So same deal. I actually think this one's a little shorter. I cut the pages differently or something. So I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of glue here. So then again, if you guys make some of these, just make sure you're paying attention to the direction of your words before gluing. And on this, you want to make sure that this thing, I was very lucky that it lined up okay. Otherwise, I would have been able to see this line. So we're going to do the same thing here with the inking and the sewing. I'm actually going to put a little bit of ink right in that fold. Okay. All right. Putting a little bit of ink on the inside here just because I think that it might show. On the sides. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sew my one line across the top. And then while the glue is drying, I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna glue it, and while the glue is drying, I'll hot glue the other thing, so the button on the other one. Let that sit there for a minute. I'm thinking I'm going to put a little bit of glue down and scrunch it with my fingers. Or maybe with this. Yeah. Probably should have torn it. I just didn't know how long I was going to want it. There. Gives it a little bit of a torn look. Frayed look. Okay. And then my button. Back here. A lot of times, or normally, I end up putting threads down in my button, but you know, you don't have to, so I'm not gonna this time. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so then when you go to use it, you can put something down in the pocket here, and then you can glue it on your page 3 sides and have it be a pocket this way, or have it be a pocket this way in your book. So I think it's cute. Alrighty, so the next one here. Okay, let's go ahead and sew around. Sorry if it jiggles. My bobbin is really low, my bobbin thread, I know, so I'm thinking it's probably going to start beeping at me any second. We made it. Okay, so for this one, I wanted to do just a little bit different decoration. So I have this doily. So I'm just gonna glue down a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of put it in a circular, or like a quarter of a circular shape. And then I'll cut off the excess. And I'm fine with it hanging over some and being just kind of a rough cut. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of ink it up a little bit. And then I've also got, that I already stitched some muslin. I was gonna put here on top of it, and I just have some bits of leftover lace from something that I just thought I would stick down just because it was in my pile of bits and pieces. So I'm just going to put a little bit, and I think it'll hold it just fine. And I'm going to be putting something over the top of it as well. Okay, and I wanted to use, well, I'm going to be putting these guys over the top. So I'm wanting to use some of my brads just for a decoration. And I'm going to do it, so that I can trim the backs some, I think. Yeah, let me grab my tweezer thingies, or my cutters. So I'm going to take and make them shorter. Not too short. And I lost it. Okay. So that I can line up 3 in a row without them hitting each other. And I don't know, since this muslin's fairly thin, I just don't want it to show too much. So this will hold it just fine. Okay. And I just thought I would put like 3 in a row here. not perfect. They're going this way, and I don't know, maybe I don't care and maybe I do. We'll see what I think. Because, I mean, it's torn stuff and it doesn't have to be perfect, does it? I might take this one out and move it just a little bit. I don't think it'll be a problem as far as the hole goes. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's see. Nah, it might be. I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. Okay. Well, actually, I made the hole a little bit bigger and it moved it a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down. I like to kind of push on the brads to flatten the little thingies a little bit so that it lays flatter. I'll just ink the edges of these guys. A little bit. And we'll do Fabri-Tac since it's going down on fabric. I'm not sure about the top here. I don't know if I have anything here in my scraps. Nope. Actually, I think I'll use let's see here. Sorry, I'm running around trying to find what I'm looking for. And I'll just do a little bit of this. Put those on like that. All right, and we're going to do it with hot glue. Lots of hot glue, apparently. Actually, I should have just put that on top. Well, ouch. My daughter gave me this, you guys. I ought to use it, huh? And then let's do another button. I like the white one. Okay, I've got little glue strings going everywhere. Okay, so there's a couple, and again, you know, open it up and you've got your pocket here, and then you can, you know, glue it down so that it's that way, or you could glue it all the way down and not be any at all. You could, you know, use it inside of a pocket instead. So there we go. And like I said, I know that they've been done before, but just in case you hadn't seen it in a while. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be making another video soon. Talk to you later. Bye.